Have you ever wanted to help someone who is struggling, but you didn't know what to say? You wanted to encourage them, but everything came to mind seemed shallow or cliche, or maybe just not what they needed, awkward. What if I told you Jesus never encouraged people the way we often do? And that's exactly why his words changed so many lives. So today, I want to show you how to encourage others like Jesus did. And it's way simpler than you think. Hi, my friends. I'm Pastor Paul. Welcome to Simple Faith. And we are here today talking about encouragement. And by the end of this video, I want you to know how to speak life into people the way Jesus did. So I want to tell you about something that happened to me recently. I was meeting with a friend. We were at a coffee shop. On this particular day, he came to me and he said, I have to share something with you. I'm not doing well. I'm thinking about quitting my job. My marriage is on the rocks. I'm not doing so well. And he said, I'm just done. I'm exhausted. He looked exhausted. He looked like he didn't look good. And so I kind of paused and almost instinctively, I wanted to say something encouraging to him, like you've got this, or don't worry about it, or, God will be with you through it. But something in my spirit caught. And I paused and I said a little prayer in my head and I said, Jesus, really give me the words to say here. Instead of saying the usual encouraging thing that we often do, I paused and I said, you are someone who is very faithful when times are really tough. You are the kind of person who shows up even when things are really hard. I am encouraged by that. And I'm blessed by that. And I wanted to let you know that that matters to God. It matters to your family. It matters to other people. It matters to me. So thank you. And he just kind of sat there, his eyes filled up with tears. And he looked at me and he said, Pastor Paul, that is exactly what I needed today. That's what I needed to hear. As I drove home, I was thinking a lot about what encouragement is. Real encouragement isn't just fixing people. It's not just being positive. It's reminding people who they are in God. So Jesus, he encouraged identity, not performance. When Jesus encouraged people, he didn't flatter them for what they did. He reminded them who they were. Like Peter in the Bible, he's this impulsive fisherman. And yet Jesus looked at Peter and said, you are Peter. On this rock, I'm going to build my church. And it wasn't because Peter was rock solid in his faith. He said it because he saw who Peter could become. So here's your first key. Encourage identity, not performance. Don't just say, you did great, you've got this. Instead, say something like, man, when you walk into the room, you bring peace into this space. Or, I really was blessed how patient you were in that situation. And it's this kind of encouragement that really sticks because it speaks to the soul of who a person is. And Jesus, he spoke life into situations. There was a situation in the Bible where a man, his daughter was dying, and he called Jesus to come. And by the time Jesus got there, the daughter had already died. There were mourners in the house, and they were crying and saying, don't even bother the master. She's already dead. But Jesus refused to speak death into that situation. Instead, he spoke life. He said, I want you to believe, and I want you to know that your daughter, she's only sleeping. And he walks into the room, he sits down, and he says, my little lamb, get up. And the girl rises from the dead, and he speaks life into that family. This is true encouragement. Speak life, not death. And encouragement isn't denying reality. It's speaking life and hope into it. So when everybody else is negative, your words can become light in the darkness. You might be the only person all week who says, I love your kindness and patience in that situation, but man, you are a blessing to me. My friends, that one sentence can reignite someone's faith. So if you're married, speak life into this situation. Thank you for being so patient with me when I was having an overwhelming, exhausting day. That was really, really encouraging to me. Encouragement like that changes everything, changes you. And listen, encouragement doesn't cost anything, but it changes everything. Encouragement doesn't take money or position. It just takes noticing people the way Jesus did. He noticed the woman at the well. He noticed Zacchaeus up in the tree. He noticed the blind man along the side of the road. He saw people everyone else ignored. This is powerful, my friends, Maybe the most Christian thing you can do today or this week is to notice somebody. You can send a text. You can just walk right up to them and say, "Hey, thank you so much. I just wanted you to know how I love how you handled that situation. This could have gone poorly, and instead you showed patience and grace. Thank you. That was a blessing to me and encouraged me." You never know. What you say might come at the exact time that person needs it the most. Right when they're losing hope, your words brought hope back into the situation. So encourage identity, speak life, and notice people. What is that? Hang on. What in the world? What does that say? Oh, it just says subscribe. I'm just messing with you guys. We'd love you to subscribe though. But let's talk about this. Check this out. Here's your challenge for this week. I want you to encourage one person every single day this week. Not with something like, "Hey man, you're awesome." I want you to encourage how Jesus would encourage them. "I love your heart in this situation." Or, "I love how you just bring peace into this room when you show up. Man, your patience, that encourages me so much." You'll be amazed at how that changes them and how it changes you. So listen, my friends, if this helped you see encouragement in just a little bit of a different way, hit subscribe and hit that like button. We want you to be a part of the Simple Faith tribe. Also, be sure to check out my video, The 4 Secrets to Simplifying Your Life. Life gets so complicated. We get so hectic. We need this. It'll be in the description below. And if you want to go deeper, we made a free book for you. It's an ebook. It's short. It'll be easy, but we'll put the link in the description below, and it's called The 7 Simple Habits to a Healthy Faith and Life. So be encouraged, my friends, and always remember that God loves you, and so do I, and we'll see you in the next video.